Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be a 2v2 here on Avalon. It's a snow map. It is basically an island map, but we'll look at that in a minute. It's going to be Zergboy and Rocco versus 9 Sikamuta and a name with no vowels in it. Nah. That's the best I can do. We're going to call him, let's see here. Azin? Azin seems fine. Look at the APMs on everybody but Azin here. Azin has no interest in APM spamming. Anyway, Team 1 here is Zergboy. We see him on BW replays a lot. That's where I got this replay, actually. Looking for snow maps and then looking for team stuff, because those are two things that have been requested on the channel quite a bit. So more team stuff, more snow map stuff should be good. His teammate cross-spawning, actually, here is Rocco. That is unfortunate for them. But that means the other team is cross-spawning too. So here we have the yellow Zerg player, 9 Sikamuta, and then the blue Zerg player, Azin, who's increased his APM to 200 here as things are actually available for him to do. So yeah, now we're going to look at this map real quick because I'm not sure anybody, well, not everybody has seen it cast on Avalon before. So tons of just nothing down here, right? This is wide open ice, basically. You come up the ramp, and you can take an expansion here. You go up this ramp, and you're inside the base. So it's not exactly an island map. It's just really far rush distances. You can also maybe get through this temple to get additional access to expansions and ramps leading into your opponent's bases. It's basically an island map for all intents and purposes. Ground units have a really hard time getting anywhere here. So that's why this map is too crazy, says Azin. You are not wrong about that, guy. So here we go. Let's see how this is going to work out. It does sound like players want to rush for Mutalisks, which it makes sense on a map like this. It really, really does. Walling off his own ramp here. I did see something. I was reading about this map on Wikipedia, and it says that ramps on snow maps like this don't actually provide high ground advantage versus the low ground here, which maybe we'll see. We might see an example of that. I don't know. But for now, it really seems like players are going to go for air. So we'll keep an eye on that. That is a quick one-base lair out of Sikamuta here. So holy smokes, yes. Absolutely. He's going to try. Our poor lone Terran player, too. He is alone. He is alone. A lone Terran in a Zerg world right now. No Protoss. I was trying to get all three races represented here, but couldn't quite do it. But that's okay. We're going to see a lot of Z and a lot of T. So here come the Zerglings. They're going to, again, it's a long rush distance. Oh, they're working together, though. Sikamuta and Azin are coming in at the same time. I don't know if Zergboy can handle this. He needs to pull the drones now, and he's got Lings coming out. The Sunken's taking some shots, but it is staying alive. That's the important thing here. It does go down. Oh, that's massive. However, enough Lings are here defending. The drones are fighting at the same time. Another Sunken trying to come up. Actually, no, hang on. That is actually a blue Sunken from Azin. More Lings cruising in. This game is getting started and getting started fast, ladies and gentlemen. Zergboy, I think, might be the best player in the match right now just because he has the best APM, but he is hard-pressed to hold this, but it looks like he might have done it. He might have actually done it with his own Zerglings. He got the pool out fast enough with his own drones, which he is sacrificing some of his workers to do this. He's down to 5 drones, but if he can stay alive, it's going to be worth it. He can't lose this. He cannot lose. Oh, Sunken does finish. What timing. Drones have to pull back to the Sunken. The Lings are running free inside. He has enough resources to make 2 more Zerglings, which should be enough to save the day here. Zergboy's hold here has been absolutely legendary. He just got Zerg rushed by 2 opponents, and he's alive. He's not doing great, but he's alive, and that's what really matters in these team situations. I'm going to try to make a run by 1. A little bit indecisive here. Yo, Sikamuta's trying to call GG. I don't know about this. Oh, no. Sikamuta's running Lings into the Sunken to try to kill it. This is not a great idea. I don't think he lost another Zergling. Another one took a hit. These drones are fighting. What is Rocco up to? We need Rocco to really support this now. Another drone goes down. Another drone goes down. Zergboy, this is his final drone. This is his final drone. He doesn't have enough resources to make another one. Oh, my gosh. Sikamuta, I think, wants Zergboy to tap out, but look at these reinforcing units, Marines and Medics. They might come in to try to save the day. That final drone is fighting. He's down to 2 HP, and he's alive. Are you kidding right now? This is insanity. This is insane. Look at this. He's not even trying to help his teammate out. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill Sikamuta. He doesn't have anything. He's making 3 Mutalisks, and I'm going to show up with like 10 Marines and 2 Medics. And I have Stim. This game is good. This game is so good, you guys. Look at this. Look at how good this is. The Sunken going to get focused down. Oh, the Lings jump on top of it too, though. And the Mutas join the party. Okay, so it looks like Sick of Muta's going to be able to hold this with a combination of the Sunken and the Mutalisks and the Zerglings. Zerg Boy, is he just out? Is he just done right now? He needs to hide this drone or something. Because, no, he's got 2 drones. Oh my gosh, there's one and there's the other one though. Ah, Zerg Boy. Okay, Zerg Boy's dead. He doesn't have the resources to make another drone. I did not expect that to happen. Poor Zerg Boy. He did his very best to stay alive there. Those are his final Zerglings. He's down to 0 army supply and 0 drones. Rocco is in a 2v1 situation at the moment. That is brutal. I did not expect this game to start out this way. Is there anything Zerg Boy can do? No, I don't know. There's nothing. He just has to sit here and watch his teammate do stuff and try to stay alive against Mutalisks and Zerglings and all sorts of mean things. I mean, the Marines, they got Stim. They're working on +1 attack. The Mutalisks are taking down this wall so Zerglings can get in. Additional medics and Marines are here, though. The Mutas can't really engage with these Marines directly. They need some help from the Zerglings down here. Meanwhile, Azen pretty happily sitting on his 13 drones. Now down to 12 as he makes... What is he making? Hydralisk Den. Hydralisk Den on the way from him. I mean... So this is the Rocco tries to take down 2 Zerg players by himself. Which, you know, considering the effectiveness of Terran on the channel recently, might not be too far-fetched. I really did not. I did not expect that. I chose this game because it's a longer game. I figured it'd be a longer macro game. I figured all 4 players would survive past, you know, the 6-minute mark, but nope. Zerg Boy is dead, and he's just down here hanging out. You can't transfer resources in StarCraft Brood War. You can in StarCraft 2. You could, you know, Rocco could send him a few resources to make a couple more drones. Maybe stay alive a little bit longer. I don't know what he could have done, honestly, though. I mean, we're keeping a pretty good eye on him here with Sick of Muta. I'm just sticking Overlord over here, and then anything he makes will be sniped by Mutalisks that will come to kill him very soon. Sick of Muta working together. Send me more Zerglings, he says. He's trying to get Lurker. There we go. As that lair gets started here. Still on 1 base. So yeah, not an island map exactly, but players are definitely going for more air styles than we expect to see in a standard 2v2. So Rocco is up 47. He's at 47 supply to 28 and 29 for his opponents. He's doing pretty well here. He's losing a couple units, but there are 6 mutas here, which isn't exactly a terrifying number. I'd like to see Rocco expand because neither of his Zerg opponents have yet at this point. And him being on 2 bases would be massive. Oh, burrowed Lings. That's a trap. It's a trap. Don't go down there. Maybe he knows. Maybe he saw it. Did he see the... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's the trap. A lot of bio dies there, but there's enough bio to be scary for these Mutalisks. There are a couple turrets in here, too, in case they decide to fly into the main base. It's fine. Everything's cool. And hiders are out. Obviously, we're going for Lurker aspect. Yes, yep, getting started just now. I don't know how Rocco holds on here, you guys. Again, this is a longer game. As far as I know. I mean, this might be something where they just win and kind of sit in the game for the next 20 minutes, but somehow I doubt it. This is incredible. I mean, Rocco's not dead. This control, though, from Sick of Muta is kind of nuts. He's doing really well with his Mutalisk control. Maybe not there. Took some shots for nothing there. You don't want to trade nothing for Mutalisk deaths, right? Right, or Mutalisk damage, anyway. Lurker aspect doesn't take that long to finish, but it can feel like an eternity if you're directly waiting for it. Sick of Muta is not macroing. He's at 10 drones. Azen over here is at 21 drones. And the Terran is at 22 SCVs and 1 base. He needs to handle these units before Lurkers come out. I really feel like he needs to shove them up his front door, if nothing else. Does he have +1? He's got +1. That's huge. Yeah, that Mutalisk died. Another one down. The hiders aren't going to trade very well versus these These +1 Marines, I say that as several die, but they're not exactly clumped up together as they should be there on the ramp. Coming down. We're going to see some lurkers here. Azen, there you go. 3 lurker eggs on the way. Azen needs to hold this. He needs to kill these lurkers before they come in. Oh, he does. He kills all the hiders before they can turn into lurkers. That's a big move. That's a big move for Rocco here. Oh my goodness. And these overlords. Oh, squeeze supply block. Azen too. No, but close. And that hurts. Losing overlords is never good. You don't want to lose supply, no matter who you are. No matter who you happen to be. More lurker eggs trying to happen, but guess who's on top of it? Rocco! If these lurkers come out, they all just die instantly anyway. Look at them go. Oh, that's so many dead units. That's so much dead resources right there. Rocco's at 59 supply, and Sycamuta's at 28. Azen's at 32. This is working out for Rocco. I'm just going to say this is working out. Does he have another scan available? The answer is yes, he does have 3 scans available, because why not? If you're dealing with lurkers, it's, you know, save up those scans for lurkers. Don't, like, try to scout with it necessarily. You want your energy for other stuff. Alright, so the mutas are harassing. Oh my gosh, science vessels are out already? Okay, science vessels are out. Energy, right now, energy 400 radiate. Does he have a radiate? I didn't watch that production tab closely enough to know. Man, this muta control is good. Sycamuta's doing this all on 13 drones. It's a 13 drone economy. Oh, these rallying Marines not having a very good time. The mutas are being so cost efficient here. There are not many of them, but by golly, they are making sure this Marine ball is not as big as it wants to be. Scourge, bad control there. Out of Sycamuta, unfortunately. Irradiate now getting started for Rocco. Scourge on the way. This a 2v1, you guys. This is nuts. Rocco is fighting as hard as he can. He still does not have an expansion, nor is he building a command center to be an expansion. I think Rocco needs to kill someone. He's got 1-1 Marines. He's almost got a radiate here. The lurker's in a position. This is bait, right? He's going to say, hey, come over here. Oh, any damage you can get on these mutas is good damage. I don't know if 3 Sunkens is honestly enough versus 1-1 Marines. But the lurker's burrowed in! Dodge it! Dodge! He's splitting his attacks all different directions, and therefore nothing is dying. Good irradiate. Pretty decent split. The Marines are alive. The mutas are getting... Oh! He killed his own mutalisk to make sure the irradiate didn't kill everything. Killed some drones here. 3 Sunkens, making sure that doesn't happen. Sycamuta laughs as Rocco is down to 46 total supply, but still not looking too shabby. He's got more science vessels. He's got better tech. Zergboy decides he's done. I mean, does it really matter? Does he get a win anyway? Don't know. Don't know if he gets a win if he leaves and his teammate still wins. Oh, nice Scourge attacks. That science vessel staying alive is humongous. But Lings, Lurkers, and Mutalisks are here. The Marines are trying to do what they can here, but I really feel like we need some tanks at this stage. Nice irradiate. Where's the split? Oh, he irradiated a Mutalisk that was already too injured, and it died too fast. So it couldn't infect its friends. That's actually the plot of a Tom Clancy novel. What is it? Debt of Honor? Maybe Executive Orders? Maybe it's the one. Basically, terrorists release a modified form of the Ebola virus in the United States. And the reason it doesn't kill everybody is because it kills the infected too fast. The infected come down and are basically bedridden too fast. So they're not like running around talking to people and going to parties and stuff and spreading it. And that's the only reason like not everybody in the country dies. It's a pretty sobering look at how disease spreads and how disease... Basically, you can get lucky that a disease isn't worse than it is, because that's the only thing that saved them. It's a pretty good book, honestly. I mean, Tom Clancy is pretty nationalistic. He really loves America. He loves the military. But he's accurate. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to that kind of stuff. He does his research, for sure. All right, so 66 supply for Rocco, 34 and 43 for the Zerg players combined. That math doesn't really add up very well for Rocco, does it? He's going Flash style. Flash, just tons of bio with Science Vessel support. Oh, bad Sycamuta! bad. That was bad. He flew right over those Marines. He had no idea what he was getting into. I don't know about coming up this ramp. There's a lot of Hydras and a bunch of Sunkens here. Is he really going for it? I don't know. All right, he's going for it, dude. The medics are healing as well as they can. Sunken down. Hydra's trying to fight against this. They don't trade very well, especially if they are 0-0. Scourge and a Mutalisk attack. Irradiate, toss down and irradiate, toss down and irradiate. He gets an irradiate before he dies. That's huge. Does manage to split off the Mutalisk very well. The entire army of Rocco dies there. He's down to 42 supply. He is now behind Asin on total supply, 46 for the Zerg player, 44 for him. He still hasn't expanded, which I think is going to be the problem for him in the long run here. This has been intense. This has been crazy, crazy intense. Wow. I mean, at this point, I don't see how Rocco wins this game. I just don't. Like, his Mutalisk play is nice, or his Marine play is nice. I'm liking it. I wish he was getting 2-2 right now instead of just being stuck on 1-1. Additional upgrades, I think, would help him immensely. These Hydras all dying before they can turn into Lurkers is a problem. Do the Mutas have upgrades yet? They have 1-1. All right, so these are 1-1 Mutas now. They will trade better against the 1-1 Marines. Another Science Vessel comes out, but doesn't have the energy for an Irradiate when it pops out of that starport initially. At all. I really love to see an expansion out of Rocco. He's starting to get mined out here. His 2 Zerg opponents have naturals. A 3rd base is actually running for Sika Muta now. He's done a better job macroing after that initial stint, where he really only had 10 drones and was trying to win that way. Which he almost did. I mean, he was able to kill Zerg Boy with it, so it worked out. Asin has a ton of Hydralisks. And do they have upgrades? They got +1 attack, and in these numbers, they're going to trade pretty well here, especially with Muta support. Irradiate gets an Irradiate off. Again, the Science Vessel looks like it's going to die, though. And the splits on this from Sika Muta have been really good. Really good. Rocco making 5 Marines at a time. Loses another Science Vessel to his regular Mutalisks. The control here has not been super ideal for Rocco, but he's doing the best he can in a 2v1 scenario, and I think most of us watching would be dead already facing 2 Zergs of the caliber of Sika Muta and Asin here, at least. I mean, Sika Muta has just been fantastically good with his micro. A couple times he's been a little bit careless with his Mutalisks, but he's been really good at splitting off the irradiated Muta, doing a great job picking off Marines at the edge of the periphery. Very Flash-like of him. Yeah, the Lurkers, again, they will die. The Lurkers will die. The Mutalisks are really trying to take down the Science Vessel, but a few of them go down. That's a little bit sloppy there, too. And you know what? If you don't have a lot of Lurkers or a lot of support, the Lurkers do die. They're all dead. The Hydras are down, and Rocco wins a major engagement here in the middle of the map, here on the ice flows. And here comes Rocco, pushing into Sika Muta's base, where he doesn't have any static defense. Okay, he's got 3 Sunkens in his main base. Though this is a 4th base. Wow, this is the 4th base that he's trying to take. Why you make Hydras? It's a fantastic question. You don't make Hydras versus Terran. It's a stupid idea. Anyway, good again. Fantastic Irradiate again. Oh, another good Irradiate. Maybe he's not ready for this one. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. He's not splitting. He's not. Oh, he didn't split there. The 4th base dies. But again, he still has 3 total bases of income right now, even if he is mining out of his main a little bit. Not nearly as much as Rocco is, though. I guess Rocco did land a command center in the top right here recently, so he is mining minerals, which is going to help immensely, as he's making nothing but Marines today and medics. Trying to take down a Science Vessel. They got one, it sounded like, but the other one still lives. Not that it has energy to do anything at the moment. So this has been nuts. Rocco hanging on, consistently having higher RB count and value compared to his opponents. These Lurkers really should just cancel and run, save the money, because they're not getting anything complete. They're not going to kill. There you go. So might as well cancel and try to save one of your Hydras. Okay, they all died. It's fine. They all died. Look at Asin expanding down here for his 4th base. I mean, this is a 2-basing Terran doing his very best. He's working on +2 attack. I cannot believe how long he has survived considering Zerg Boy accomplished nothing for him. Zerg Boy just died. I mean, I guess he's technically slowed down Azen and Sika's economies. Hey, we got ourselves a defensive matrix Marine. Ooh, yeah. Why was that up? That was up forever, wasn't it? So defensive matrix Marine in here trying to fight it off. Mutalisks jumping in on the top, trying to make sure. But look at how well these Marines are doing and how many there are. Suddenly, Rocco is up to 81 total supply. Suddenly, Azen's going to lose his natural. These Sunkens are not enough. The Mutalisks aren't enough either versus this much pure bio. You need lurkers for this. Oh, the target firing. The science vessel lives. Are you kidding? Are you kidding right now? Is Azen dead? Has this just turned into a 1v1 with Rocco versus Sika Muta? Dude, I mean, coming up this ramp's going to be rough. There are 3 Sunkens here already. But I think he kind of has to do it. His +2 is done. He's going to defensive matrix this Marine to absorb the hits. Make sure the Lings all die, and they are. Maybe another defensive matrix would be good. Oh, that's 4 Sunkens at the top of the ramp. Okay, all right. He doesn't want it to go there. Bad. Let's back it out. So that base stays alive for now. Sneaky base down here. Staying alive for Azen 2, defending with Sunkens. Adrenal glands on the way. That's going to be massive for Sika Muta. He's got his 4th base back. So he's 4 basing it versus effectively a 2 basing Rocco, who, he's lifting up his main command center to land it at what I consider his natural base, because this is a minerals only expansion, but I don't think anybody took this first necessarily, except for, I guess Azen totally did. So yeah, it's Azen's natural base. Rocco going for it down here at Sika's 4th base again. A lot of Mutalisks just died. Defensive matrix is real. Lings rolling in. Sika Muta, I can't believe how good Rocco is playing here, how much he is succeeding. If he wins this game, it is going to be the all-time anthem for Terran players on this channel. Oh, hold on. The Lings are up at your attempt at a 3rd base, good sir. They have adrenal glands and no other upgrades. I mean, killing that base was good. Oh, there's Lings here from Azen, too. Hang on, who had adrenal glands? I think that was Sika Muta who went for adrenal glands. He has a hive. Oh, you know what? So does Azen. They might both have adrenal. Got to see them attack to know for sure. Look at this. Rocco just heading on down south. Going in. I mean, every base has multiple ways in to kill it. It's a bit of a problem. 2 armor would be invaluable for Rocco here, but he's not doing it. He's dealing with Lings rolling into his main base. Oh, crap. Did he? Oh, Dark Swarm is here. Dark Swarm is here, and there are no fire bats. There are no tanks. Oh, no. Oh, no, Rocco. Are you done? He's trying to fight down here. Bunch of Lings are dying. The Sunkens are fighting here, too. The medics are healing. Are they low on energy? I feel like they're very low on energy. The Scourge getting some serious hits. All of the science vessels go down. How is he still alive up here? Where did those Zerglings go? There were Zerglings under the Dark Swarm. Dude, land your command center now while you can. That would be really good. Are they? Wait, what? These Marines are winning down here? This is absolutely insane. Is this game getting an epic tag? I don't even... What? Oh, 1 Marine goes down. These poor medics don't have any energy. But Sika Muta's down to 25 drones. He just lost the income in 2 of his bases. He's at 2 basing Zerg where 1 of them is almost mined out, but not entirely. He's got fire bats now. Okay, so fire bats in the mix. Land this command center now. You need the income. Rocco. 67 supply for Rocco. 66 for Azen. Azen has a ton of Zerglings. He's got the Defilers. He's got the Dark Swarm. Researching Plague would be massive. He's going for Ultralisks. He's going for Ultralisks. Ultras do pretty well. Pretty well versus this bio strategy. Yeah, these fire bats are doing work. Hey, come into my Dark Swarm with my fire bats. I don't care, he says. Fire bats, get in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful fire bat play. These fire bats are new, but 9 kills, 4 kills, and 15 kills. A 15-kill Corporal fire bat, friends. Oh, his buddies are dying. Nope, never mind. They're fine. +2 fire bats, man. No joke, as it turns out. Oh, the plague is done. The plague catches... Does it catch our hero Firebat? It does not. 17 kill Firebat. He's done. He gets surrounded out, but defensive Matrix Firebat gets a couple extra hits off. Zergling jumping on top of the medics. That's all that is left there. And we do end up saving this base for Sikamuta. However, Rocco has established his third. He's producing Marines as fast as he can. He's starting to float some money. He's got 1,700 minerals. He really should build like 3 more barracks. I feel like would be a good thing for him to do. A barracks would help immensely here, but the Firebats can handle streams of lings no problem, as Sikamuta recognizes. He's expanding on the right side, too. Sikamuta expanding on the bones of Zerg Boy. This is where he's trying to live now. I don't think Rocco can win this. I'm looking at it. He's done a great job defending. He's done a great job being aggressive, but I don't see a way for him to win this thing when there are Ultralisks on the way, when they're going to have Anabolic Synthesis, when there are Defilers. With Plague available, it's just... It's too much. It's too much from Azen here. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, irradiating the Ultras is one thing you can do. Look at those Scourge sneaking in. Only 1 hit, though. Irradiating the Ultras is something you can do for sure to help kill the Zerglings around him and greatly weaken the Ultralisk. But he doesn't have the required, like, 15 science vessels that Flash would have at this point of the game. And just make Terran look completely overpowered versus this. He needs more. If he's going to win this thing, he needs more science vessels. And he's just... There's been too much great play from Sikamuta and Azen together, making sure that science vessel count never gets super high. So Sikamuta harvesting from his base. He's going to maybe try to get through here for some kind of a backdoor attack. But yeah, I mean, this little corner of the world that Rocco is living in is just... is not enough. It's 79, 79, 77. Yeah, he is basically doubled up in supply for his 2 opponents at the moment. If they don't attack at the same time, if you can kind of handle them in a one-at-a-time scenario, maybe he can win this thing. But if Sika and Azen are communicating well enough... Oh yeah, these Burrowlings are spotted by ye old science vessels, so that's not going very well for you guys, is it? No. Dude, I am in love with this defensive Matrix Firebat thing. They are absolutely killing it and getting killed. Backdoor attack, jumping on top of these Marines. Firebats coming in at the last second to help save the day. And once again, it looks like Sikamuta's going to lose his 4th base. For it feels like the 2nd or 3rd time today, possibly the 3rd. I'm feeling it. Yeah, that hatch is down. These guys are working on +3 attack, which will be really nice for them. Like, stupidly nice for them. The Zerglings are 2-2 for Sikamuta. They are 2-1 with 1 armor for Azen. He's going to try to take this base, isn't he? He's going to try to come down this way and kill it. Maybe wait for the +3. It's pretty close to finished. Science Vessel energy, pretty heavy. Some defensive matrix available. Some irradiates available. Dude, irradiating this Defiler in this group would be massive. It would be super good. Engagement up north. Single Ultralisk doesn't want to handle it against that much bio. Decides to flee. Ultras are good, but they're not that good. They are good units. So there. Oh, did he irradiate? He got the Defiler. The Defiler got 2 Dark Swarms up, though. Consume, 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 consume. Yep. Oh, another Dark Swarm. He got a 3rd Dark Swarm up. Gosu. What a stupid play there from Sika. By stupid, I mean incredible. So the Dark Swarm is here. These are you really gonna fight in there? I can't even tell what's happening. The Firebats are doing all right. I can hear them. Yeah. Do you want to go into the Dark Swarm with Firebats? 2 Dark Swarms on top of each other are insane amounts of can't see what's happening. Great positioning by Rocco though. Holy smokes! Got the Nidus. Irradiating the Ultras. So many Ultras coming in here though. The Dark Swarm comes up. Everybody jumps in. It's a last stand for Rocco, but all of his units die. He's not able. He's hurting his buddies over here, though. Look at that. That HP is going down on his neighbor. Maybe stop hugging, you guys. I know you love each other, but knock it off. Okay, 72 supply for Rocco. We're at 116 for Azen right now. He's got Lings. He's got Ultras. He's got the 5 armor and the +2 attack, and... the science vessel count, again, is just not enough to handle this. at all. Where's this command center going? Where's he trying to expand? Here would be hilarious. That would be very funny if you could take that base. But, oh, sneaky backdoor attack. I knew this would happen. He got through the temple. He came up this. We talked about this at the start of the cast. Sneaky Zergling attack. And here comes the Blue Swarm. They're trying desperately to murder everything here. The Ultralisks taking some heat, though. Science Vessels just died to, I'm going to assume, Scourge, like these ones we're seeing here. But yeah, I mean, Lings are inside the main base. There's Dark Swarm present. This bunker can't stand against this. His production facilities are going down, and it looks like Rocco is done. I love what Rocco did today. I am super impressed with him. I kind of want to find more Rocco games. Yeah, the Ultras, the Lings, out in the open here. There's no Irradiate available. There are no tanks, and Rocco with what I think classifies as a rage quit, and bam, Sikamuta and Azen are your winners in 30 minutes and 49 seconds. What? I don't even know. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this game. Wow. I can see all the Zerg fans now being like, it took 2 Zerg players 25 minutes to kill 1 Terran player in this game. How stupidly overpowered is Terran? Yeah, that's a fair point, I guess. I mean, look at all these bases that Azen's taken. He's had a great time. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 6 bases rocking. 5 bases for Sikamuta. And Rocco on his 3. I think he was trying to come up here, wasn't he? That would have been so good if he could have taken that, but nah, in the end, he wasn't ready for this backdoor attack, unfortunately, which is something you have to prepare for. I would have liked to see him wall off this. At least he would know it's under attack if it was under attack. And then maybe send some units to defend it, but fantastic. Really, really fun 2v2 here on the snow map. Not as much of an island map as I thought it was. But that's okay. 171,000 points for Rocco, 117 for Sikamuta, and 119 for Azen. Boss produced, 300 units to the 1,000 of his opponent. Killed 700 of them. Resources definitely favoring Azen over the course of the game. Sikamuta had a great time, too, with Gas Mine when it all was said and done. And Rocco did what he could with his 250 APM, higher than anybody in the game. Made it work as long as he could. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what a match. What an absolutely fantastically fun match. All right, well, I got to find more games from Rocco and Zergboy, too. I need more from Zergboy. He looked bad in this game, but honestly, he almost held that double Zerg rush. He really almost did. That would have been incredible. I mean, I guess even if he'd saved his last couple drones, he did. The Mutalisks were going to kill him anyway, so I don't know. I don't know if there was a way for him to win that thing. Maybe a little bit more support from the Terran would have been nice. Like if he could have sent down like 6 Marines, it would have been a different story, but whew, fantastic. All right, well, that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.